Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to talk about Saturn cycles in the astrology chart and why they're so important to know and understand. Some of you guys may have heard about your Saturn return, which happens at the age of 28 to 30 years old. The reason why this is so important in astrology is because this is considered the beginning of adulthood. Astrologers don't really think of you as an adult until you're 28 years old or around that age, give or take a couple of years. We have Saturn cycles all the time. We have a Saturn square at the age of 7. We have a Saturn square at the age of 21. We have a Saturn square at the age of 36, and so on and so forth. But the reason why that actual return is so important with people is because it's super time to grow up at this point. Saturn is known as the planet of karma. This is our karma in this incarnation. Now, unlike the 12th house, which is we're going backwards with our lives and what we brought over and what we owe and what people owe us, this planet is about the lessons we learn here. So, one of the things about the Saturn return is that there's often a little bit of upheaval going on. A lot of times people that get married really young will get divorced or separated during this time. You can meet fated people during this time. So around those ages, people that you are meant to have a relationship with. It may not be romantic, but a friendship, anything, and they will be long lasting. If we don't learn our lesson in our Saturn return, we're going to learn it again another 28 to 30 years later, which is whatever that is, 50 something. I can't add right now. So you want to know your chart. Saturn is a generational planet, meaning that it's everybody your age has it in the same sign. It's an outer planet. However, when I do an astrological chart, I look at the house it's in because that's where your karma is. That's what the lesson is here that you need to embrace at that time. So, or if you don't, you'll have to go through the whole thing 28 years later. So it's really important to know where it is because like I said before, all the houses mean different things in astrology. So after we get through this period of adulthood, the next main thing we're going to have is at age 36, which is our Saturn square. Now, what's important about this Saturn square is this: we're all grown up now. Remember, no, we're not babies anymore. So we got to learn how to work. So a lot of us, and myself included, when you go through this age, I was teaching full time. I was working on this business nights, weekends. I was taking some extra classes in college to get another certification. I was working like 7 days a week, but I'm an astrologer, so I kind of expected this to happen. So it's really important during that time that you buckle down and you create that foundation for the future, because even though Saturn has like a bad reputation of being this horrible teacher that's always trying to punish us, the truth is if we do the right thing, if we put forth the work, Saturn will reward us later. We will just get these benefits. Things will happen. It's about putting in hard work. Saturn does not like complacency, and Saturn does not like a feeling of entitlement. So it's really important that if you have a goal, and Saturn rules goals, that you are willing to put forth that work. Believe me, you guys, I believe in manifestation more than anyone, but you can't manifest anything if you're not willing to work for it, because everything worth having is worth working for. So this is why this is so important during this time. And remember too, Saturn on a physical level rules the teeth and the bones. So when I see somebody with a transit going through, or they're going through their Saturn square, or they got something going on, a lot of times they'll have to go to the dentist, because that's what that rules. So that's, maybe the not so much fun part of it, but teeth are important. So this is something I also warn people on that level. Now, these aren't the only main aspects with Saturn. Like I said, we have one at 7, we want to have one at 14, we have one at 21. But remember, these ages are crucial because at 7, we kind of learn that, there's consequences to our actions. We're kids, whatever. We're in school. We have to learn how to follow the rules. At 14, that's kind of a hard age for a lot of people. And then at 21, a lot of us are finishing up college, or give or take a couple years, and we're kind of going into the workforce, which of course is a difficult transition too. But really important are the ages of 28 to 30, and also that square at 36, because then at 43, we have the Saturn opposition. So if you have done a good job at work and making your stuff happen, at 43, you're going to be rewarded. So this is why it's such a karmic planet. We all get paid back, good and bad, for what we do. Sometimes people think, oh, I got away with it, blah, blah, blah. It ain't gonna happen. It's all gonna come back because God knows. So just remember that, to treat people good, because this is also a Saturn thing. If you are in a position of power and you're lying to people and cheating people and all this kind of stuff, you will inevitably have a fall from grace. It's going to happen. So Saturn is the teacher. It is the karmic taskmaster. It teaches us to work, to be ethical, and to really try to build a foundation for the future. And this is what Saturn is all about. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.